Good morning, family and friends. The Bible records in Luke chapter 8, verses 43 through 45, and a woman having an issue of blood 12 years, which had spent all her living upon physicians, neither could be healed of any, came behind him and touched the border of his garment, and immediately her issue of blood was staunched. And Jesus said, "Who touched me?" When all denied, Peter and they that were with him said, "Master, the multitude throng thee and press thee, and sayest thou, Who touched me?" I'm going to talk to you from the subject, what's your issue? The dictionary defines issues simply as having a problem. A problem. And I don't care how saved you are. I don't care how rich you are. I don't care how good looking you are. I don't care how many degrees you have. I don't care what you have accomplished in life. I don't care if you have a silver spoon or rusty spoon. I don't care if you eat collard greens or callaloo. It makes no difference. All of us have issues. What's your issues? Everyone has them. Some big, some small. Whether you've been born again, whether you know Jesus, don't know Jesus, there are issues. Whether you're 1 day old or 50 years old. Issues, sin issues, attitude issues, affliction issues, habit issues, hardship issues, struggle issues, disappointment issues, disillusionment issues, discouragement, physical, mental, emotional sickness issues, financial issues, struggling with forgiveness, offense, family issues, past issues, neighbors from hell issues, fear issues, private struggles. We all have issues, but brothers and sisters, family and friends, we must understand we have to deal with and overcome issues to be victorious in this life. Allowing our issues to keep us from God, the greatest source of power this world has ever known, is the biggest mistake we could ever make. What's your issue? Issues impact every aspect of our life. This lady, this woman's issue was destroying her life. Leviticus 15:25 through 30. If a woman has a flow of blood for many days that is unrelated to her menstrual period, or if the blood continues beyond the normal period, she is ceremonially unclean. As during her menstrual period, the woman will be unclean as long as the discharge continues. Any bed she lies on, any object she sits on during this time will be considered unclean, just as during her menstrual period. If any of you touch her, you will be unclean. You touch these things, you will be unclean. Issues impact every aspect of our lives. Because of her issues, she was ostracized and cut off from society. She didn't have anybody to turn to, excommunicated from the religious activity. She couldn't participate in worship. Issues. If she was married, she would have been separated from her husband and her family. What's your issue? She would have had to shout unclean when she went outside and came into the streets and the feeling public humiliation and rejection issues, ashamed issues. But the belief of the time was that the sickness was a result of one's lifestyle, one's sinful nature. She would not have looked well, for she had lost a lot of blood. She would have been consistently and constantly weak and probably low in iron, depressed, discouraged, in pain, die of poverty. Issues every second, every minute of every day. A lot of us are feeling ostracized, excommunicated, dislocated from our family and our friends. And we feel like we should shout unclean, for people treat us like a pariah. They don't want to have anything to do with us. What's your issues? But don't let your issues separate you from God. What is your issue? Every second, every minute of every day, somebody's going through issues. My brothers and sisters, check your issues. Don't allow it to be such a thing until it infects and impacts every aspect of your life. Today, understand what your issue is. So I ask you the question, what is your issue? God bless and God keep you.